Does all the division and hatred in the world bother you? Do you wish people treated each other better? Jesus said, play nice with others. Good morning and welcome to 755 Live. For about 5 minutes, you'll hear all about easy to remember soundbite versions of what Jesus said. And the point is to help you experience life to the fullest, the Jesus way. Today's Jesus said comes from Matthew 7:12. It's called the Golden Rule, where Jesus said, in everything, treat others as you would want them to treat you, for this fulfills the law and the prophets. Now, every time I think about this command, I think about a poster about kindergarten, where it says all I really needed to know about life and what to do, I learned in kindergarten. He said, these are the things that I learned. Share everything, play fair, don't hit people, put things back where you found them, clean up your own mess, don't take things that aren't yours, say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. This reminds me of what Jesus said, that we're using the soundbite version, play nice with others. The golden rule, the version that I learned was do unto others as you would have them do to you. But this command not only is mentioned in other places, but it's not by itself. There are other things that Jesus said. In fact, Matthew 7 is a whole series of teachings. So right after this golden rule, Jesus picks up in verse 13 and says, enter through the narrow gate, because the gate is wide and the way is spacious that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. But the gate is narrow and the way is difficult that leads to life, and there are few who find it. You know, it's easy to be a jerk. That's the wide gate. That's the crowded way. And sometimes it seems like the whole world is on that highway. The narrow way is more difficult. And it's the way that actually leads to life. The other way leads to destruction. How do you know which road you're on? Well, Jesus continues in verse 15. He says, watch out for false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are voracious wolves. You will recognize them by their fruit. Grapes are not gathered from thorns, or figs from thistles, are they? In the same way, every good tree bears good fruit, but the bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree is not able to bear bad fruit, nor a bad tree to bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. So then, you will recognize them by their fruit. Jesus said, play nice with others, and then he says, you know, there's a narrow way and there's a wide way, and the narrow way is the way that leads to life. And you can tell the difference by their fruit. You can recognize people by their fruit. Life is like a box of fruit. If you want to know if someone is really a Jesus follower, how do they treat others? And not just those that are like them or that they agree with. This golden rule of play nice with others applies to everyone. In another place, Jesus said the same thing with some other teachings. In Luke 6, verse 31, he said, treat others in the same way that you would want them to treat you. And then verse 32, he says, if you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners do the same. And if you lend to those from whom you hope to be repaid, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners, so that they may be repaid in full. But love your enemies, do good, and lend, expecting nothing back. Then your reward will be great, the highway to life. And you will be sons of the Most High, because he is kind to ungrateful and evil people. Verse 36 kind of sums it up. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. That's what I believe Jesus was talking about with this golden rule. Treat everyone like you would want to be treated. It's not about proving your point, but proving your love. No one cares what you know until they know how much you care. And also, be careful who you listen to, whose pattern you follow. Where's the fruit? How do they treat those that they disagree with? By that standard, it's easy to see who is on the narrow road following Jesus and who is on the road to destruction. Jesus said, play nice with others. How can you put that into action today? Thank you so much for listening. If this is meaningful to you, it would really mean a lot to me if you like it, if you share it, if you comment. I really appreciate you. And I just want to quickly say thank you to everyone who's been praying for our grandson over the past couple of days. I just hope that you have an amazing day, and I hope this time together has helped you live life to the fullest the Jesus way. And remember, follow Jesus today. Love first.